Good afternoon, everyone. Romney Smith at WTOC for The News Now. This is where we bring you updates of stories that we're working on for you right now. Thank you so much for giving us just a few minutes of your afternoon. We certainly appreciate it. Just to let you know, we're on a lot of different areas, and you can watch us on our website, WTOC.com, the WTOC apps, Amazon Fire, Roku, Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook. But Facebook is the only place you can actually interact with us live. Leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching from or ask a question. I'll do my very best to answer any questions I get, but I don't know absolutely everything about absolutely every story. But I can always go back in the comment section afterward and give you a link to get you a little bit closer to the answer you're looking for. So far, a lot of you on here. Thank you so much, Regina Stone, Ben Diaz, Emily Ray Schumann, and more. Jennifer Earl, Charles Smith, Andrea Niles, for watching on Facebook. We certainly appreciate it. Okay, so just into the newsroom right now, Georgia State Patrol just found the driver of a semi-truck that was involved in a deadly crash this morning in Garden City. So the crash happened near the SunTrust Bank at Brampton Road and Highway 25 in Garden City. Georgia State Patrol says the driver hit a scooter with a person on it and then left the scene. The person driving the scooter died, and at this point in time, police are not releasing his identity, but we do know it's a male until family is notified. We're working to learn more information about the driver who was located in connection to this deadly crash. So some breaking news, but potentially good breaking news that they now have the driver of the truck that crashed into the person in a scooter and then left the scene. So we are working again to get information on not only who the victim on the scooter was, but the driver who is now connected to the crash that has been with police being interviewed about that incident. And apparently, you know, the questions of, did you know you hit someone? Why did you leave? And questions like that. We are working to learn more information. As soon as we have it, we, of course, will pass that along to you. Savannah Fire says a neighbor saved a family from a house fire on Old Turkey Road last night. So firefighters say a converted garage caught fire and the family was asleep at the time. But thankfully, a neighbor saw smoke and flames and woke them up. 6 people were able to escape. 6 pets were inside. Unfortunately, 4 of them died. Right now, the family is working to find another place to stay. The cause of that fire is up for investigation. So I have to let you know something that's going to be a first-time thing that's happening today. This is not local. This is actually nationwide. For the first time, shortly after we finish this digital update, FEMA will test the presidential alert system this afternoon. So even though the messages are from President Donald Trump, it does not mean that the president can text you anything at any time. There are protocols in place to make sure the system is only used for national emergencies. So what does this mean for you? You can expect a text on your cell phone around 2:18 this afternoon. There will also be a test on television and radio at 2:20 this afternoon, so just 2 minutes after. Keep in mind, for those of you who are asking online, you cannot opt out of this. Everyone with a cell phone will receive a text from President Trump, working in conjunction with FEMA to make sure that the nationwide cell phone alert system via a presidential alert is received on your phone. Some people want to know, will it sound like a text or an alert, or maybe those Amber Alerts that are really loud? We're not 100% sure, but in just a few minutes, we'll find out together. All right, guys, moving on. Let's get a quick check of weather with meteorologist Cutter Martin.
And we could see an isolated shower or two, particularly along and west of I-95, away from the beaches this afternoon through the very early evening hours. Generally brief, relatively light, not amounting to much. And, 7, 8 o'clock, we're beginning to cool down. Rain chances leaving the first alert forecast by 10 to 11 o'clock tonight, pretty quiet. And I do think mostly dry conditions will persist into the overnight hours. But while that is great for evening and afternoon plans as well, it means hotter weather in the forecast. Highs today, upper 80s and lower 90s. High pressure is in control. You can get the extended forecast below in the WTOC weather app.
All right, guys, that's all we have for you right now. I do not see any questions at this point in time in the comment section of Facebook. But again, thank you so much for joining us. We certainly appreciate it. You can always connect with us online on our website at WTOC.com, as well as our social media pages. We'll be back at 3 o'clock with another update. And keep in mind, don't forget that presidential alert is coming in less than 10 minutes.